Have you ever been to a wedding and thought to yourself, who's making money off this? More than 2 million couples got married last year in the US alone. Weddings are a $100 billion market, and corporate events make up another $300 billion. Today's 30-year rental company is in the middle of those markets. Let's break it down. What does the company do? This is a full-service event company. They do weddings, corporate events, and also private parties. They rent tables, chairs, and high tops and handle delivery, setup, and also takedown. Let's take a look at the numbers as listed by the seller. They're asking $2.2 million, annual sales at $2.4 million, and $530,000 a year in cash flow, which comes out to $44,000 a month. At $2.2 million, the seller here is asking 4.1 times annual cash flow for the company. If you go the route of an SBA loan, a potential deal might look something like this, with an estimated down payment in this range. Make sure to look at this conservatively with downside scenarios and additional expenses. It always costs more than you think. Here's some items to note on the listing. The first here is the brand. Established in 1996, the owner's retiring after a 30-year run. With rental companies, utilization's everything. If bookings drop, margins can compress quickly. As a go-to choice in the area, that means they have stronger relationships and repeat bookings, which is key. The next is their rental inventory. The equipment is really important on this one, but they have high-end chairs, tables, lounge furniture, etc., all the fixings for a good wedding or corporate event. The equipment is essential here, so dig in deep during diligence to figure out the true value. Here's a few areas to focus on during diligence. The first item is the lease renewal. Looking at the bottom of the listing, the lease expires in December of 2028. Given this is a lease space, it's important to go to the landlord directly on this one, not the seller. Too many buyers make the mistake of waiting too long to contact the landlord. It's important to bring up the process early, especially with a lease that's coming up soon. And second here, take a look at seasonality in the area. There's a fair amount of seasonality when it comes to wedding venues, especially in Montana. Typically, June and September are the most popular months, with peak season in the summer and some holiday events. There's also shoulder seasons in between. As a business owner, that means you're going to have lumpy cash flows throughout the year. Make sure you understand that before you buy the company. That's today's review. Follow along for more. If you're interested in this listing, here's the listing ID to go after yourself. And a reminder, this is for informational, educational purposes only. Please do your own research. You can lose more 100% of what you put in.